You might be wondering why I'm now in the middle of a battle with a bonsai. Well, bonsai is not one of my viable encounters, but I'm catching a few Pokemon in hopes that I can increase the rewards points. I did catch a Pachirisu off screen, and I did originally introduce the video back at Los Platos and showed off some items. But I accidentally cut off the footage, so unfortunately I'm not going to include it because I think the video will be too short and I don't want to hit the limit. So I'm just going to show you show off catching a lot of Pokemon, and then I'll continue with the story and exploration. Oh, and now we're learning Charm. Oh boy. Do I even want to get... No, I'll get rid of Pound for now. And that's a viable encounter. Although I probably shouldn't have led with a Pokemon that's weak to electric. Oh, I just realised something. You're weak to electric. You're weak to electric, and you're weak to electric. I have my team are weak to electric. So I'm wondering if there's anyone who can actually do anything here. And Twinkle's low on HP, so what I'm actually going to do is... There you go. Retreat. And I'm going to use my potion for the first time on Twinkle. I'm going to put Twinkle in first. And I'm going to try and catch this viable encounter. Let's see if I can catch this Pichu. It's a male Pichu. I have a friend who pronounces it Pichu. But... a Christmas Pokeball coming up. And a dive ball's kind of Christmassy too, because it's, you know, blue is kind of a Christmassy colour. It's like the colour of ice. But here's our next encounter. Here's a Pichu. Pichu, the tiny mouse Pokemon. Despite this Pokemon's cute appearance, those who want to live with one should be prepared to be on the receiving end of its electric jolts. Yeah, it can actually control those electric bits. Right. present's not going to do so well because of your dropped attack. But you do have some good attack EVs though, which is interesting. Well, IVs. I've got to name this little fella. Oh! This Oricorio is actually holding nectar. That I did not know they could do that. I know a lot of wild Wild items, but well, I guess you learn something new every day. I know that annoying squaver healed itself with cheek pouch and an oran berry. Back to full. But hey, this Oricorio has yellow nectar. That's nuts! I'm thinking about it now. Doesn't it look a little bit like tinsel? I was going to consider putting it on the team. Then I went, nah, it's just a bird. It's a, you know. But you've also got, and then I remember that it does look a little bit like it's covered in tinsel. So why not? And I'm going to be naming this Pichu Mouse King. It's from the Nutcracker. And the Tinsel Oricorio. Tinsel. Because it's wearing tinsel. She's quite literally covered in tinsel. I'm not going to change her to the fire one, because the fire one looks more like it's not really holding tinsel. There's only a few that look like they're wearing tinsel. But this one looks like it's wearing like gold tinsel or yellow tinsel. So, you're on the team too. Welcome, Tinsel. I know Combi can spawn here, but I'm going to share a little bit of a true story right now. I found my first shiny in the game by doing that. I was trying to find a Combi in one of my files, and it took so long that I ran into a shiny Hoppip. No joke. That's how I found my shiny Hoppip the first time. I ran into a shiny. And yeah, I found a shiny before I found a Combi. And no, I wasn't looking for a specific male or female Combi. I actually was just trying to find a Combi in general. And instead of finding Combi, I found a shiny Hoppip. So yeah, true story. Out of the way, pig. I've just found a hidden spot and it had the TM for Metal Claw. I don't even see the point of why I traded them in. I didn't know they spawned down here as well. And there I was struggling up there with a little tiny pond in the same area. And lo and behold, 3 different Surskits. I guess Surskit isn't so rare after all in this game. Screw this. Bye-bye. Nah, just kidding. You come down here and there's an item. A TM for Taunt. And you might want to go up quick, because if you don't, you get stuck and you have to use Fly to get yourself out of there. I got a heal ball. And it's our first non-viable Pokeball of the run. I cannot use that because it's not red, white, green, or blue. Or gold or silver. So I'm going to make one of my non-viable Pokemon hold it. Maybe this extra Hoppip I'm not going to use, or Bounsweet. I'll give it to the Bounsweet. Get rid. And if you look, just my luck, 2 Surskits spawned. I was trying to find these guys for ages and I never found one. And I traded one into this game, and lo and behold, they're everywhere. And it was this pond I was looking at. Duh, my luck, man. My luck. Quite literally a reverse Let's Play curse. Okay, I need to record this part to remind myself, but this Flamigo Lake area, you go this way, and that's where you find Combi. An early Combi. So, yeah, I spent ages looking everywhere, and then every time I went past this area, this would happen. There'd be an Oricorio, though, instead. So, I spent ages looking for Combi, and yeah, well, all I need to do is just keep coming back to this area, and then hopefully they spawn. And now it's sunken. So I'm just going to keep moving away and then coming back, and hopefully it should be a group of Combis. There you go! There they are! Now, I can't see... It doesn't really matter whether they're male or female, because I'm not going to be using one, but as you can see, there's a group there. Oops! Ran into that male. Catch a female one anyway, because I might need it to update the Pokédex entry, in case I need to evolve it. Oh, which one's the female now? Where are you? There you go! Come here, you avoidant bee! And there we go! I've pretty much caught everything in this area now, so we can finally make some progress and move on. Of course, everyone's behind now and everyone's like different levels, so I'm gonna have to fix that. As daft as this sounds, I might be replacing Absorb Bullet Seed for the moment until I can get something like Mega Drain. Because this is only 20 power. Even though the special attack is higher, it's not gonna take use of its special attack compared to Fairy Wind. And this hits 2 to 5 times, so it's either going to be a guaranteed 50 power, or it's going to be more than 50 power. So, yes, I'm teaching you Bullet Seed. We're done. I'm going to buy this Fizzy Pop ice cream because it has EXP point power normal. So if I fight any more pigs or something, it'll give me more EXP for them. It should also work with these fletchlings as well, because they're part normal type. So it should work. These guys will be level 12 in no time. Now I'm about to level up the final Pokemon. I'm just going to tell you something hilarious. There was an item there, remember? Now, when he was swimming in the lake and fighting Psyducks, one of them got a little close to the tree island, and as Mouse King Pichu went past, he picked up the item. So it's a bit like that trick I showed you before, but even crazier. He picked up the revive from there. The game expects you to not be able to get it until, well, Texture Dragon can swim. But that trick made me get it early, so yeah.